Chase and Ty, do you guys ever look at YouTube videos for like swing tips? Every day. How do the tips work out? Not good. Okay. It took a while to say that. So the reason why your YouTube video tips may not be working out is because usually these YouTube tips are not starting with the first thing. So if your YouTube move isn't working, it could be something wrong probably with your pre-swing fundamentals you've got to get right so that then you're going to be rewarded by making a good swing. Instead of, for example, what we'll talk about today is your grip. If your grip is on the club in a fundamentally sound way, you're encouraged to make a good swing, and that's going to help you play better golf. And now we're going to get to it. Thank you. So before we get going, this is our first video from Sully's Golf and Gather. Previously, for years and years, we were shooting videos at Par Golf in Raleigh and doing lessons there and all that stuff. And Par Golf had to close down for development. So this is our new place, Sully's Golf and Gather. And Lauren is here with me. Cookie is here with me. Cookie, do you want to come say hello? Do you want to come up here? She doesn't really like to do what she's told. But if there's a treat in it, she will be up for that. You want a treat? Oh, there you go. All right, we'll get more treats later, okay? Why are all these YouTube tips not always working so well? Well, it's because a lot of times if you're going to get into subtle things like the way you're going to move the club, it really isn't going to help you unless you've got good pre-swing fundamentals. So those pre-swing fundamentals are grip, alignment, ball position, and posture. And today we're going to talk about the grip. All right? So here's what we're going to do. And I recommend you do this, unless your grip is already great. We're going to put our glove on our top hand. For me, I'm right-handed, so that's my left hand. Okay? And let's start off with kind of the problem that people tend to have. The problem people tend to have is the ball slices off to the right. Most golfers, when they start playing, they intuitively put their top hand on the club where their thumb ends up going straight down the grip right here. If you look down, you can't see any knuckles on that lead hand. Okay? So watch what happens when I grip the club this way. And we're going to take a look at what my club face is relative to the path. That ball started off dead right. Okay, so when you look up on our numbers here, you can see my path was 1.5 degrees in to out. So I swung that club just a little bit in to out to the right. 1.5 degrees is a good number. And you can see that my face was open 8 degrees to the path. That's the big problem. Okay, so when we've got a face that is open to our path, the ball's going to want to go. For a right-handed golfer to the right, it's going to be a slice, okay? What goes along with that is people who habitually have that weak grip, have that face that is open to the path, they habitually tend to swing the club on a path this way. So their swing plane, I should say, goes from outside the target line to in, and they hit slices, pulls and slices. Okay, they tend to also, they want to square the club face up, so they tend to swing a lot of times without really getting weight into their front foot. You see shots kind of like that, like chip shots, because they're trying to square that club face. They're trying to lift the ball in the air too, and they get kind of that going on. So in order to hit really good golf shots, in order to hit solid shots, we want to swing the club the way that we would throw it. And that would be this way. You see how I'm moving all the weight to my front foot? Well, when I move the weight to my front foot, the handle wants to lean forward and the face is going to want to open. So what we want to do is adjust our grip. You may have heard this term before, a strong grip of some sort. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move over here. I'm going to keep the club face square, but I'm just going to rotate my top hand clockwise, as for a right-handed golfer, so I can see my forefinger knuckle and I can see my middle finger knuckle. Okay? As a matter of fact, I'm going to use a little magic marker here, and I'm going to put a little mark right on that first knuckle. I could probably just do the second knuckle. The second knuckle, and I'm going to even put a little bit, just a little half on the third. I want to see just a little bit of that ring finger knuckle at my setup when I look down. What that's going to do is that's going to ensure that my top hand is rotated in a way that's going to bias the club to close. So for example, okay, this is a square face. As I adjust that grip, and I can look down, I can see 2.5 knuckles there. That makes that really easy to do. It makes it really easy to shut the club face. Okay, so let's try that. Now I've got the stronger left hand grip. I should probably work on this because this feels a little stronger than I've been doing it. All right, and now we'll just make kind of a normal swing. And you can see that ball is curving to the left, probably more than I would want it to, right? So you can see right there, now, so my face is shut quite a bit, 6.5 degrees to the path, right up here. And you can see that my path is actually in to out, 2.3 degrees. It's kind of neat, you know, what causes a slice is going to be usually an out to in path with an open face. As you get your face more closed, you're gonna want to swing a little bit more in to out probably, but that's why we're here to help you with that. Okay, so really in summary, all of these swing tips don't really do you much good if you don't have good sound pre-swing fundamentals. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that our top hand is on the club in a way that we want it to be on the club, which is going to be looking down and seeing at least 2, maybe 2.5 knuckles in that top hand. Get used to that. At first, you may hook the ball. Fine, just get used to it. By the way, your bottom hand, we'll get into this in another video, the palm of your bottom hand is going to basically point dead towards the target, but I really want you to focus on that top hand for now. That will make a huge difference in your ability to square up or close the face. You'll hit the ball more solid. Golf will be a lot more fun. I hope that helps. I'll see you next time.